Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. My guest today is a returning guest. It is Greg Lato. Welcome to the show, Greg.
Thanks for having me.
I should say welcome back to the show. If you get the opportunity, please go out and check out season 1. There are 2 episodes of Greg's there. But we are here today for an album feature for Greg's new album called Adults These Days. So before we get into the album, Greg, what have you been up to since the last time we talked?
Just working on this album that took quite a while. I was once I got through the last album cycle, I started thinking of ideas. I had some songs accumulated, written since the last album, and I just started thinking about a concept and what I could do for this album. Obviously, drawing from my home life, and just started thinking of something. I didn't want to get started until I had a solid concept, an idea for a title and all of that stuff, and just like got together a group of songs that I thought were worthy of putting together a whole album. So that's what I've been up to, just the writing and recording and finally getting ready to put this out. So
all right, let's jump right into it. So Adults These Days, we're going to feature 5 songs from this album, but talk a little bit about what kind of inspired the concept, for one, and then, where did you get the individual song ideas?
Well, the concept for the title Adults These Days, the title came first before the song. It was based off something my daughter, who's 8, Sienna, something that she said, because, kids say funny things, and the things that come out of their mouth it's like, takes you aback, and makes you think, oh, where did they come up with that one? But it's a lot of source for song ideas. And I was just doing a very dad thing, that I usually do. May have been telling like a dad joke or something, or said something. And she rolled her eyes and looked at me and said, "Adults these days."
Love it.
And I was like, what? So it's like a different take, because you always hear like kids these days. And for her to say that, I've never heard that phrase. I don't know where she got it from, but I'm glad she said it. It was a funny moment where I just like started laughing and she was like, what? And I immediately thought this could be a cool title for a song. And then after I wrote the song, I, said, well, this would be a cool title for the album because it's a different take. It's like a different spin on things. It's kind of flipping the narrative, and it's about kids' view of adults, and then adults' view of themselves kind of thing too. So it's like a mirror thing. And then what kids think of us, so I just kind of put that all together into a 3-minute song.
Very good. Yeah. So before we play the song, talk about the rest of the Adults These Days albums and what kind of was it just individual moments of inspiration like that, or conceptually did you have a set series of topics you wanted to cover for this?
The songs don't really tie together as a whole concept. There are some random things put in there, but I do touch upon the themes of, like wanting to relive those days of, perspective from me, of being a kid, and just where I'm at now kind of thing. But the couple of the songs do touch on that subject, but overall, I just wanted to step up my game. And, production wise, I wanted to make the songs bigger. I wanted them to fit like alongside like a lot of current, non-kids music stuff.
Yeah.
But, still have the themes of kids music. And I just wanted to all go together. Like if one of my songs was on a playlist that was like a generic, maybe like pop playlist, it would fit in production wise. It's just obviously the lyrical themes would be, kids themed. But that's where we were going. I worked with the same producer as last time. And, we just sat down and thought about what we could do to kind of get to the next level, which is what I'm trying to do within the children's music genre, is just get to that next level. And I thought the first album was a great foundation, and I was kind of finding myself musically and, where I fit in the community. And now feel like I'm coming into my own, where I'm like a full-fledged children's music artist with this album. It's like continuing, but yet, stepping it up to the next level.
Yeah, I can completely relate to that. I feel a lot of parallels there. And from first album to second album, that was absolutely my goal as well. So, and I hear, a lot of 80s influences, maybe some 90s influences as well in your music. But one of the topics that came up a couple times last season, and I think it's a fascinating topic for kids artists, is if you're making songs for kids, but you want adults to like them too, you kind of get up to that line in the creation of the song where you want to make sure it's still a kid's song, but it's going to fit in, like you said, with adult playlists and things like that. You want to make sure they like it too. So have you found yourself kind of straddling that line and saying, yeah, I'm not sure if this is a kid's song anymore? It's like, or were you very kind of careful with that?
Well, just the way I write now is different than before when I was doing more adult, like pop rock stuff. And it's like, obviously the lyrics are heavily geared towards the children's market. So that in itself makes it not what I was doing before. But musically, there's not much difference than what I was doing before. So I was already doing quirky pop stuff like before, that all you had to do was really change the lyrical content and it would be a kid's song. So it wasn't like far from what I was doing. And with the kids' lyrical themes that I'm putting in there now, with my kids, I have a lot of stuff to draw from with them too. So there's always something going on. Every day is an adventure. So I like to say like the music is relatable to kids, nostalgic to parents. So it's like, the parents, the feedback at least I get at my shows and online is, it makes me think of songs I was growing up with as a kid, in the 80s or early 90s or whatever. But my kids love it because, it's about sprinkles or, it's, so the parents may not necessarily relate to I like sprinkles, but they love the musical part of it, and they can dance to it, and it just makes them think of those days when they were a kid.
Gotcha. Yep. All right. So kind of getting back to that inspired song, Adults These Days. Let's go ahead and play that one for everyone. This is the title track from Adults These Days. Here it is, Greg Lato.
It's the simple things you take for granted when you're all grown up, and the weight of responsibilities can take away your fun. But just remember where you came from. Hey, we were all kids once. Your mom and your dad, even dear grandpa was. I don't wanna be an adult these days. I don't understand why I can't go away in a time machine like Marty McFly. I'd probably stay back in 1985. They're so serious. Adults these days, they should be more like us. The kids all say, makes me stop and think about my life. Oh, why are grown-ups never satisfied? I don't wanna be an adult these days. I don't understand why I can't go away in a time machine like Marty McFly. I'd probably stay back in 1985. Don't wanna be an adult these days. Don't wanna be an adult these days. Don't wanna be an adult these days. I guess I'll be an adult these days.
That was Adults These Days. All right, the next song we're going to talk about is New Lunchbox. So tell me a little bit about this one.
This song, when I was kind of coming up with concepts and a production plan, with the producer that I work with, I wanted to make something current sounding, that was kind of like in the lines of Imagine Dragons or Walk the Moon, something like that, but obviously be kids lyrically themed. So I immediately thought of this lyrical concept of, if you're a kid in school and you're kind of like the outcast, like nobody will sit with you at the lunch table, it's kind of thing that something will spark. It's kind of like based on like maybe like those 80s movies where the kid was like an outcast and then they did something that made them cool, and then everybody kind of gravitated towards them all of a sudden, and I thought, well, if this kid just brings a new lunchbox to school and everybody's like, oh, I gotta have that, this is like an unbelievable lunchbox that I've never seen before. And now all of a sudden everybody people are lining up at his lunch table to see it, and they find out where they can get it, and he has to lock it up, in his locker so so it doesn't disappear, kind of thing. And I just kind of went with that concept. Once I have a concept, that's the hardest part. I don't know about you, but
yeah,
once you find that concept for the song, then I'm like off and running. I'm like just writing like crazy. So that's kind of like where it started. And then I just created the song about the kid bringing to school a new lunchbox, and all of a sudden now he's the coolest kid in class.
Yeah, no, this song made me think of, and I'm probably dating myself a bit here, but when I had my Star Wars lunchbox, which was brand new at the time, that was a pretty popular item. But yes, love it. This is a great song. I love it. Here it is, New Lunchbox by Greg Lato.
It's turn when I walk into the lunchroom. I'm confident, but I used to be shy. Sitting at the table all by myself. Now I take reservations online. Ooh, ooh, no mystery meat for me. Ooh, ooh, My mom made a special treat. Ooh, ooh. It's shiny and it's new. Ooh, ooh. It comes with a thermos too. Lunchtime hits differently with this to keep my food inside. Oh, 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 now I have to put it in my locker and lock it up tight. Oh, 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 served cold but it's hot. I got a new lunchbox. Oh, oh, a new lunchbox. Oh, oh, a new lunchbox. It has a low compartment for a bento and a clip to hang on my backpack. Everyone follows me like a shadow. I may just be the coolest kid in class. Ooh, ooh. My name is on the side. Ooh, ooh. And my food is organized. Ooh, ooh. Now all eyes are on me. Even the lunch lady agrees. Lunchtime hits differently with this to keep my food inside. Oh, 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 now I have to show and tell every time that I take a bite. Oh, 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 it's a work of art. I got a new lunchbox. Oh, oh, a new lunchbox. Oh, oh, a new lunchbox. My friends all try and swap, 'cause there are no more in stock. No, 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 no. The teacher thinks I'm smart. I feel like a rock star. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lunchtime hits differently with this to keep my food inside. Oh, 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 now I have to put it in my locker and lock it up tight. Oh, oh, served cold but it's hot. I got a new lunchbox. I got a new lunchbox.
And that was New Lunchbox. All right, the next song we're going to talk about is called Relive This Song Again. So tell us what this one's about.
So this song is kind of like a montage of all the things, you know, you go through that I went through growing up, kind of flashing before. You picture it like flashing on a screen, like before you. And I wanted to kind of make a song like that that went through all of those things and then wish I could relive those days again. So that's kind of like the initial concept. And then I just started writing all things that, you know, a kid or, you know, definitely I went through growing up.
Yep, makes sense. Absolutely relatable to us adults. Let's play it. Here it is. Relive This Song Again by Greg Lato.
This is so fun when you chase the ice cream truck in the summer sun, leaving the screens and playing outside for once. This is so cool when you're doing cannonballs in your backyard pool, taking summers off 'cause you're out of school. Yeah, yeah. Hey, now I wanna be a kid again. I wish I could relive this song again. This is so nice, making angels in the snow and skating on the ice, spinning round and round until your head feels dizzy and light. I feel so free when I'm jumping up and down on a trampoline, excited waited for Santa on Christmas Eve. Yeah, yeah. Hey, now I wanna be a kid again. I wish I could relive this song again. I said I was a kid. I did what most other kids did.
Or cowbell.
You were a kid.
What?
I was a kid. I did what most.
He did what most
Other kids did.
other kids did.
Hey, now I wanna be a kid again. I wish I could relive this song again. Hey, now I wanna be a kid again. I wish I could relive this song again.
And that was Relive This Song Again. All right, our next song is called Everybody Needs Someone. So what was the inspiration for this one?
This song actually accompanies my second children's book of the same name, Everybody Needs Someone. And I just wanted to, the song came first, as with my last book, Try. It came first as far as like the concept of friendship, family, togetherness, belonging. I wanted to create a song that, about kids having someone they can trust, teach them skills, life lessons, that sort of thing. Like whoever it may be, a parent or just any kind of person that cares for them. I wanted to create a song like that. And then when I started writing the song, it just came out like a classic Andrew Gold or Todd Rundgren kind of song, which are huge influences for me. So it was like a 70s singer-songwriter kind of thing. And that's just how it came out when I was writing it. But I wanted to keep all those themes in there. And then after I wrote the song, I was like, oh, this would make a great book, for my second book, because I was kind of trying to come up with something for that. So the song kind of spoke to me about, saying, it kind of said to me, I need to be a book, kind of thing. So that's how that all came about.
And that book is out already?
That book is out, yes. And the song Everybody Needs Someone just came out in July. So it's out now on all streaming services.
Excellent. All right. Well, before we play the song, where can everybody get that book?
The book is on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and it's on my website, greglato.com.
Perfect. All right. Well, here is the song, Everybody Needs Someone by Greg Lato.
Everybody needs someone they can trust, someone they can depend on. Kids especially. A friend to be there when you need to cheer up, or sing a duet on a silly song. Choose company. To tie your shoes or to braid your hair, or just to lend an ear. Oh yeah. Everybody needs someone. Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody needs someone. Everybody needs to have someone's back, to stick up for each other when times get rough. Help with homework when you struggle with math, or to cry upon a shoulder. Everyone needs love. To fix a meal, or to zip your coat, or make you laugh with a joke. Oh yeah. Everybody needs someone. Everybody needs someone.
And that was Everybody Needs Someone. All right, the last song we're going to talk about is called Thankful. So tell us a little bit about this one.
This one is a heartfelt ballad that I wanted to put on the album to kind of balance things out. There's a lot of up-tempo stuff, danceable stuff. And I wanted to put a couple songs on there that were, ballad type, slower songs. And this song, I wanted to write like a universal kind of ballad that could be applied to a friendship, caregiver, parent, child, or even be played at a wedding, really. And it's about appreciating any special someone in your life.
Wonderful. Great message. And let's hear it. Here is Thankful by Greg Lato.
I'm so thankful for you. I'm feeling fortunate and filled with gratitude to know you like I do. When my world is like a lonely town and silence is too loud, I'm so thankful that I have you now. I'm so grateful for you. You were the one who stayed when the clouds were in my view. You said we'll make it through. It came and went like old storms do. Now I'm left here standing with you. I'm so grateful for a friend so true. I'm thankful for when you call to let me know it's me you're missing. When something's on my mind, you're always there to listen. I'm so thankful for you. And I hope you know that you can count on me too. 'Cause that's what a friend should do. Making memories for all time. Someone like you is hard to find. I'm so thankful that you've been so kind. I'm so thankful that you're in my life.
And that was Thankful. All right. Adults These Days will be out in August. Let everybody know where they'll be able to stream, download, buy that album, where they can find the rest of your work, your website, and then what's in store for the rest of 2022 for Greg Lato.
So yeah, the album be out in August. It's going to be on iTunes, Spotify, all the major digital platforms. It's also going to be available on CD through CD Baby and through my website as well, which is greglato.com. And I'm going to be releasing a music video also for one of the songs on the album, Relive This Song Again. I already filmed it. I'm just getting ready to release it, which is pretty cool. Has a funny concept to it. And I'm going to be just doing a lot of shows coming up and just getting out there and performing for kids. I'm really looking forward to getting these new songs out there and having people hear the album. I'm really, really excited about it.
Wow, this sounds like a lot of really good stuff. And Adults These Days coming out soon. Best of luck with that album and the rest of your year. And thank you again for coming back on the show. It's great to talk to you.
Thanks. Great to talk to you too.
All right, take care.